Okay. All the way down, feet flat, knees bent, arms down by your side, and rest your head back down, pull the shoulders, so kind of feel a sense of opening across the chest. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, feel the belly expand. Big breath out, pull the waist in. Big breath in, let the belly expand. Big breath out, navel to spine. Big breath in, let the belly expand. Breath out as you take navel to spine, slightly tuck the tailbone. So you start with a very small movement at the base of the sacrum, lower back. Inhale, let the belly expand, release the tailbone so it pushes back down into the floor. Exhale, pull the waist in, tuck the tailbone under. So the two movements start to link. Inhale, open the chest, big breath, feel the belly rise. Exhale, pull the waist in, tuck the tailbone under, draw abdominals in. Go 4 more, inhale. Exhale. So syncing the movement with that slight tuck under of the tailbone, inhale. Exhale. Last 3. Exhale. Last 2. Exhale. The next one, your last one, you're going to roll all the way up. So inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, pull the waist in, tuck the tailbone and keep rolling up through the spine. So you're coming all the way up into a glute bridge, pushing down into the feet, engaging the backs of the legs, squeezing the glutes, driving down into the heels, the outside edges of the feet and all 10 toes, lifting from the inner arch. Breathe here for 5. 4. Lift the hips, navel to spine. 3. Chest open, shoulders almost pull down. 2. And then 1. Slowly roll it down, pull the navel in. Massage the spine all the way down to the ground, nice and slow, no rush. Lift the feet off the ground, shins are parallel, hands to the back of the head, curl the head, neck, shoulders up so you're looking in towards the waist. Knees stay together, feet open. Feet come together and touch, knees open. So there's always one point of contact, knees together, feet open, feet together, knees open. So keep alternating. 6. Stay lifted. Keep the waist pulling in. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And then rest it down. Have your feet together, knees together, arms down by the side. Roll up again into a glute bridge, but you have a connection between the ankles and the knees. Tailbones tucking under, so your inner thighs are squeezing together. Open your knees, keep the glutes engaged, keep the hips nice and high. Close the knees. So the hips don't lower. We're just opening the knees, engaging the glutes, closing the knees. 10. Close. So keep the hips lifted. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one, hold the knees out, driving the feet down and squeezing the heels together. So if the heels touch, really try and squeeze and engage the heels together. Feel more work through the back of the hamstrings and the back of the hips. Breathe. 3, 2. From there, 1, you can roll the spine down. Nice and slow. Lift the feet off the floor. Hands to the back of the head, curl the head, neck, shoulders up. So you're looking in towards the waist. Alternate toe tap. So right toes down, bring them back, and then left. Bring them back. Right. Left. Keeping the other leg super still. So try not to be switching over. Bring one in, pause, the other, pause. So there's that hold in the middle. Waist in, chest lifted, elbows wide. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Knees into the chest, big breath. And exhale. With your right hand, hold both knees, left arm out to the side. Just take both knees over to the right for a twist. Open through that left side of the body. Breathe in. Breathe out one. Try and relax through the left arm. Breathe in. And out. One more breath. And exhale back through center. Right arm falls out to the side. Left hand takes both knees over to the left. Twist through that right side. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. One more big, full deep breath. And exhale. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock yourself up towards the seat. Cross your legs and then just come all the way over to all fours. So step your knees back so they're beneath the hips. Hands down. Waist pulls in. So almost feel like you're slightly tucking the tailbone under. Tuck your toes and just hover the knees off the floor. So you're pulling in through the front of the body, pushing down into the hands. So building strength in the upper body. Hold it 5. You can always rest and come back into it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch back into downward facing dog. Push both hands down. Nice long stretch through the backs of the legs. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Rest both knees. Take your left arm out in front of you and reach your right leg back. So leg and arm extended. Reach them as far forwards and as far back as you can. As you inhale, lift, continue trying to reach forwards and back. So stretching the body. Exhale, lower. Keep the leg and the arm straight. Inhale, lift. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower. Nice and slow and controlled. Lift and lengthen. And lower. Lift and lengthen. And lower. Try and keep the waist working in, the chest lifting up so you aren't dropping in the front of the body. 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep the right leg lifted. Just bring your left hand down, pointing those right toes to the wall behind you. Draw circles with that right foot. So about the size of a Pilates circle. Drawing with the right toes, reaching them back as you draw. 5 in this direction. 4, 3, 2. Keep the back leg lifted. 1. Pause and go the other way. So try not to lower the leg. Keep those circles nice and high. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted, point the toes, pulse up and down. So only a couple of inches of movement. Doesn't have to be this huge, great big lift and lower, just a tiny movement coming from that right hip. Keep the spine nice and long. So keep the crown of the head reaching forwards, all coming from the back of the right hip. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest the knees together. Keep the chest open. So try not to round and look down. Look towards the top of your mat. Half a push-up, come forwards and hold. Drive back up. Come forwards and hold. So you've got your knees down. Drive back up. Go one more, forwards and hold. You can hold this one for a little bit longer, but if you feel the need to drive back up now, push the ground away and then lift back up. Rest to both elbows. So on both forearms or elbows, so your spine is nice and long. Look into that space between the forearms. Take your right leg back, point the right toes, lifting the right leg up towards the sky. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, lift higher, take it all the way back and up. Exhale, lower down. Go slow, don't rush. Inhale with the breath, lift. And then with the exhale, lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Reaching up and back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it back and up on 1. So stretching that right leg as high as it will go. Bend your right knee. Heel, kick up to the ceiling. So it's just a small movement at the very top of that extension. So lifting, lower. Small movement coming from the hip. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee all the way down, tap the floor. Lift back up. All the way down, tap the ground. Lift back up. All the way down. And lift. 8. Drive the heel up. 7. Like you're trying to kick the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hands and knees. Tuck the toes. Good stretch through the backs of the legs. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Walk your feet and your hands together. And if you have a ball, grab it and just place it between your ankles. So you're squeezing that ball between the ankles. Let the body fold forwards. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Slowly roll up through the spine. So squeeze the ball, engage all the way up through the inner thighs. Pull the waist in. Roll up to stand. Take a big breath in, reach the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, arms down by the side, chin into chest, roll the spine forwards. Pull the waist in. Wait to feel the obliques, feel the side of the waist trying to work inwards. All the way forwards and down. And then roll back up, squeeze the ball. If you don't have a ball, just think about pushing the ball of the foot down into the floor, so your big toe. So there's some inner thigh engagement still coming all the way up. Open the chest. And then last one, we're going down and up. So chin in, roll it forwards, all the way. Lengthen through the arms. Hang in that forward fold. And then drive back up. Hold this one at the top, so coming all the way up. Arms out to the side. Reach them wide as they'll go. I've still got that ball. You don't have to have one there. So stretching your fingers to the side of the room, small circles. So the movement coming from the shoulder rather than the neck. So just make sure you aren't tight around the neck. Try and think about stretching the arms as wide as you can as you draw those circles. If you've got a ball, keep squeezing. We're going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and go the other way. Again, really focus on, can you reach a bit wider across the arms? I always want you to feel a stretch in the shoulders and the biceps before you've even started the movement. Drawing those circles, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms face down at the moment, then palms up, palms down, palms up, but keep the arms high. So internal rotation, external, internal, external. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend at the elbows. Inhale, pull the arms back. Exhale, bring them forwards. Elbows and hands touch. Inhale, take it back. Keep the elbows high. Exhale, bring them forwards, touch. Inhale, back. Exhale, forwards. Just try not to let the elbows drop. Inhale, back. Exhale, forwards. Go 4. And bring it back. 3. And back. 2. And back. Last one. And then relax the arms down by the side. Give them a shake. Chin into chest. Roll back down. Slowly coming forwards and down. When you get there, if you did have a ball, just take it back out to the side. Come down to all fours, hands and knees. And then take your left leg back. Point the toes. Right arm forwards. Keep them really long. Inhale, reach forwards, reach back, stretch, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and reach as much length as you can. Exhale, lower. Keep that control. Pull the waist in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So we try not to compress too much into the lower back. Lift. And lower. 5, 4. Slow. We're moving with the breath. So everyone might be at a slightly different pace. 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted, but bring your right hand down. Left toes are pointing to the wall behind you and start to draw circles with that left leg. Keep them high though, so they're not down near the floor. They're parallel. Your leg is still roughly parallel to the ground. So you're drawing those circles, hopefully at around the same height as the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Other way. Lengthening the leg as you draw. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest that. No, don't rest that knee down. Take it back. Pull the waist in. Small pulses at the top of that movement so the leg is long. Stretching back. You can send a message to that left glute to engage, squeeze. So trying to find that connection between what you want the body to do and how it feels when it's doing it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest down to both knees. Half push-ups again. So look to the top. If you look down, there's kind of nowhere to go. You need to look forwards and bring the body forwards, elbows into the side, drive back. So we come forwards of the elbows, drive back. Last one, forwards of the elbows, drive back, rest to the arms. Forearms looking down to the floor. Take your left leg back long in that left leg. Inhale, lift all the way, nice and slow. Exhale, lower down. No rushing. Inhale, lift all the way, nice and slow. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just keep the waist in. Keep the effort down through the elbows so you're not dropping in the chest. Keep nice and broad, nice and wide across the upper back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, keep the leg lifted, bend at the knee, small pulses, lifting that left heel towards the sky. Keep the thigh high, so try not to drop too low. Little lift up and down at the very top of that movement. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way, knee taps the floor, drive back up. Lower all the way. With the heel, drive up. Lower down, lift and drive. Lower down, lift and drive. 4, lift. 3, lift. 2. Last one. Rest both knees. Stretch back into a child's pose. So arms reach out in front of you, forehead might come down to the floor, or rest your forehead on your hands. Make a tower, make a pillow. Breathe in and breathe out. Big breath in and out. One more inhale. And exhale. Rise up to your hands. Just walk yourself forwards to the top of your mat. So come forwards with the knees. Cross your legs. Have a seat. Grab your ball if you have one. Feet are about hip width and not so close into the body. Take them quite far out. So you've got quite a long distance between the hips and the heels. Place the small ball just into the very base of the lower back. So it's right in close. So if I just bring the ball into me, that's kind of not close enough. I almost need to like lean forward to get it almost under the sacrum, but both sit bones are still on the floor. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, pull the belly in, squash the ball. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull the belly in, squash that Pilates ball. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. 5 more. Lift, nice and tall. Breathe in. Tuck the tailbone, pull the waist in, breathe out. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Last 3. 2. And last 1, lift up and then bring it back. From that position, bring the hands, so the forearms stack one on top of the other. Rotate over to the right. Back through center. Rotate over to the left. Back through center to the right. Back through center to the left. Go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, lift off the ball. Slide the ball further back so that when you lean back, it's about shoulder blade area, middle of the back. My hips are on the floor, so I'm stable through the lower body. Hands to the side of the head. Inhale, open the chest, elbows nice and wide. Exhale, lift up through the upper body. Look into the waist. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, curl up. So you can do the same on the floor without the ball. You just won't be able to lift up so far. So inhale back. Exhale, curl up. Inhale back. Exhale, curl up. Now either stay with that if you feel like that is plenty, or add a little bit extra load by reaching the arms towards the bottom of the mat. When you inhale, arms go back. So you almost have to take the weight of the arms then. Exhale, curl up, reach the fingertips to the bottom of the mat. So you decide, either hands stay to the side of the head, elbows stay wide, or you use the arms to add more weight. 6. Bring it all the way up. 5. And lift. 4. 3. 2. The next one, the last one, we're all going to hold. So take it back. And then lift. If your hands are to the side of the head, reach the arms out long now. Pull the waist in. Hold it here, 10. Reach the fingertips further away, 9. 8. 7. Try and lift the chest a bit more, 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold the backs of the thighs. Pull yourself all the way up, just so you come off the ball and you can lie back down. Take the ball between the inner thighs. Not crazy strong squeeze, just a little bit of engagement. Take the hands to the back of the head. Lift the head, neck, shoulders. You're going inhale, lift up and reach your right arm to the outside of the left thigh. Back to center. Lift left arm to the outside of the right thigh. So there's a little bit of rotation. You won't lift that far off the floor. Just a slight lift, lengthen through the arm and reach. Lift, rotate and reach. Bring it down. Lift, rotate and reach. Bring it back. Lift, rotate and reach. Lift, rotate and reach. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Rest it down. Take that ball out to the side. Don't need it. Soles of the feet together. Just let your knees go out. Let the inner thighs stretch. Take a big deep breath. And exhale. Big breath. And exhale. Place your feet down to the floor, knees bent again. Hands to the back of the head. Lift your shins so they're parallel, toes point, opposite elbow, opposite knee. So still rotation, bit more work. Elbow to knee, stretch the opposite leg. Other side. Other side. See if you can pause a little in between. So don't rush. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back into the chest. Hug them in. Rock up to a seat. We're going to do some sideline work, but we'll just stretch through the front of the body first. So take your left arm out to the side, reach your right arm up, and just take a big stretch over to that one side. So open out through the right side of the body. And then go the other side, right hand down, left arm lifts up and over. Back through center, both hands behind the lower back. Big stretch across the chest. Lift the chest. Open. And then release. Come and lie down on your left-hand side. So hips at the back of the mat, left arm extends, shins parallel to the front, so the knees are out from the hips. Keep the top foot relaxed. Lift the top leg. Lower. Just make sure that your shins are parallel to the front of the mat. You haven't got those feet tucked behind you, because if the feet are tucked behind you, you're just going to bring it into the hamstring and you'll start cramping. So we go lift, lower, and just glance. Make sure that your right knee is coming down on top of the left knee, not further forwards or not further back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Slower you can go, the better. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg lifted. Drive it to the bottom of the mat. So with the right heel kick away. You might need to anchor that right hand down to hold you a little bit more. Try and keep it all the way back. Try not to let it come forward. So drive it all the way back. Point the toes. Lower the leg. And lift. Lower. And lift. Really trying to focus on keeping it back in line with the body. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bring it on top of your left knee to rest. Now keep the knees together, but just take the heels back. So now heels and hips are in line. My knees are a little bit lower. Open the knees, coming from that right glute. Close. Open the knees and close. Open and close again, right into the outside of your hip. 10. 9. 8. 7. Try and keep the upper body still. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. That top knee, bring it all the way forwards, rest it down to the floor, reach your left arm to the left side of the room and take your right arm back. So there's a big twist. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Okay, roll onto your back. Bring both knees into the chest, hold on to both shins, lift your head, neck, shoulders. So holding onto the shins, looking into the waist, then both hands on the left shin, stretch your right leg out, pull the left shin in, switch, pull the right shin, pull the left shin, keeping the upper body lifted, right, left. So keeping the shoulders off the floor, right, left, waist in. We go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant both feet down, arms down by the side. Just lift both hips up to the sky to stretch out through the fronts of both hips. So just push down into the feet, lift up through the front of the body. And then slowly roll it down. Lie onto your right-hand side. I'm just going to come up and then go onto my right, but you can just roll over onto your right-hand side. Hips to the back of the mat. Right arm stretches out. Shins parallel. And then here, just make sure that your knees aren't too high because then it'll come into the quads. So you want to have them exactly out in front of the hips. Top leg relaxed. Lift the top leg. Lower. So I'm not tense in that left ankle. Left foot is just relaxed. Just a heavy weight. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Again, you can send a message to the outside of that hip. Think about working the outside of the hip. See if you can find that connection. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and kick to the very bottom of the mat. So stretching that left leg away. Make sure it is in line with the body. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Trying to keep the upper body stable, so not rocking around too much through the upper body. 8, 7, keep the leg back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the left leg on top of the right leg. Take the feet back so they're in line with the hips, so your knees will lower. Open the top knee and close. Open and close. So everything else stays still. It's just that left hip opens to let the left knee lift. Rest of the body, spine, waist, all stays really controlled. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lift the left knee in front of the right knee. Right arm reaches to the right side of the room. Left arm goes back. There's a twist. Breathe in and out. Try and relax on that exhale. Try and let go of any effort, any force. And then bring it onto your back. Both knees into the chest. Give yourself a good rock from side to side. And either roll all the way to one side and then come up, or rock up towards the seats. Cross your legs. Place the hands on the knees. Inhale, lift the chest, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, pull the waist in and round. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, round. 3 more, lift. And round, really work the waist in. Lift. And round, last one to really open through the front of the body and then curl through the back. And then after that, find somewhere between the two. Nice long spine. Lift through the crown of the head. See if you can keep some of that engagement around the waist today. So try and stay nice and tall. Try and keep some awareness of pulling in to support the lower back. Bring your hands into prayer heart center and thank yourself for making time to come to practice. Have a wonderful day, a great Monday. And I will see you on Thursday.